Namaste, and welcome to the new Namaste Today in Zodiac Weather. My name is Witecki. I'm the sensei to Sirius Joy, and this is my new flagship for me being on a soapbox. I'm kind of consolidating my message now and changing myself. If you're a Taurus or a Taurus rising, you kind of understand that. It's time to launch the new message, and with Jupiter moving into Leo, it is time for all of us to step directly into our hearts and directly for our personal dreams to manifest. And I'm going to help you, coach you, be here for you 6 days a week. This new Namaste Today is designed to be based on the day, and this one is its birthday. Tuesday, July 22nd, 2014 is the birthday of Namaste Today. Yay! In the Zodiac Weather. And I'm super excited because for me, this is a long planning process. In fact, the last time Jupiter was in Leo was when I really started planning soulgarden.tv. Or started building it, actually. Here, 12 years later, when Jupiter's in Leo, we are out in a new way. The technology is there for where the vision was. I have to say, I'm where I thought I would be. I thought it would be sooner. But now that I've been through one Jupiter cycle, I'm going to be of soul service here to you so you can make sure you get what you want. And this is a magical time, folks. Let me just tell you. Oh, I'm so excited to talk to you. So first things first, we're going to have every day now this new segment called the Lightworker News. And this is where I want to present to the public where Lightworker stories. People who are Lightworkers walking the talk. That's it. And seeing differences and reporting on the differences. I really think it's important now that we unite as light in our hearts. I'm ready. I have a new Soul Garden mothership to kind of host all that stuff. So every day I'm going to just give you a little something, and I'm going to tell you how you can tell me about yourself, and I'll report on you and spread the light, and that hopefully will just keep going and going and going. So I'm super excited about the Lightworker News. Now today's Lightworker News will be me. Now we'll always start off with the Sirius step of the day. Today, as I launch the Sirius step of the day, is step 29. Now I have Sirius step of the day videos, not one for this one unfortunately, because I've been so busy launching this vehicle. But starting tomorrow, Step 0 is live, and you can learn about what the Sirius Step of the Day is. Today I'm also launching, wrong button, the Joyful Prep of the Day. The Joyful Prep of the Day is how we hold space for our abundance to come. And I'll always coach you on that every day. More on that in just a little bit. And then I feel our emotions today are in Gemini, or Step 5. Step 5 is Gemini, where I feel alive. So we're all putting things together. One of the reasons I chose this moment to launch this new show. So the Soul Horoscope Super Scopes, as you know them, are off the air probably till about November. I'm going to be recasting. I'm actually moving my studios to Texas and making all sorts of changes and announcements coming up. But if you are interested, I'll tell you how you can audition for that. I will have them up again. I think they're super important to society. I think they're super important to the world. But as a messenger, I'm shifting how I like to serve. So everyone, we'll talk more about this. In the meantime, there'll be lots of ways I still support you astrologically and more, as you're going to find out here in just a couple of minutes. Now, if you want the astrological coaching, I have recorded some brilliant megascopes at soulmart.me. You can watch them on any HTML5 device. You can rent them. You can download them. And they will coach you through the launch of your Sirius Joy, which is Jupiter in Leo. All right? So I highly recommend them. I recommend one for your sun sign, one for your rising. You can subscribe for $11.11 a month, or you can buy them for a 30-day period. It's all kinds of options at soulmart.me. So we'll talk more on that later. The reason why I am shifting is because I'm happy to announce the birth of a project I've been working on for over 20 years, something I envisioned a long time ago. Had to do with me being frustrated with clients in the sense that after a great reading, I couldn't be there with them when they actually face the astrology. I am such a timeout. And I wanted a way with technology to be there, kind of over the shoulder of my clients. And this is the birth of AIT. AIT is Artificial Intuition Technology. Me and my super business partners, Kevin and Evan, have invented in that last 9 months an artificial intuition kind of software agent, basically. It's a software agent and logic sauce. And what it does is you feed in the correct spelling of your name, you feed in your date of birth, and this artificial intuition watches over you. And basically, through little video segments and text messages and all sorts of things, I'm kind of coming in as Obi-Wan CW to kind of coach you through the day into being happy and helping you stand in your happiness. You know, I don't think I have to talk you into being happy or wanting happiness. So it's a way to heal your happiness, and this is the birth of something really incredible, a long time effort, and I'm super excited. Everyone will get an opportunity to try it out, actually. I'm launching the Sirius Joy Real-Time Companion Service. This is employing the AIT. It starts in 3 weeks. You'll be able to do a 7-day free trial if you want to try it. It's $19.95 a month if you stay with it, so it's very affordable. It's so cool. It's fun. There's nothing like this. This is like a social theme park, kind of basically. You'll have to just try it. It's really fun, and we'll talk more about it, but moving onward and upward now. So we also have a new mothership, if you don't know. It's soulgarden.tv. It's HTML5 friendly, it's responsive, and it's the new mothership for us, uniting the light here worldwide and moving on to the next adventure. As we turn the corner, I believe, to the age of Aquarius. I have a lot to say on that. And I'm excited to be able to be in this new position to talk to you because, I haven't really had the opportunity to share a lot of what I believe and what I have observed and the positions that I get to hear from. I mean, I have read over 10,000 people in the last 20 years. I know so many stories, and the conglomerate of that wisdom now I want to share with the world and be able to share trends and have some conversations. I just feel like it's time. I know you do too. All my clients do. So exciting times, my friend. So the next section every day will be called Planet Soup, which is what is God cooking up? What's God cooking up? And that to me is the way the planets really work, is that it's God's recipe, so to speak, for the soul. Right now the sun, as I tape this, is at 29 degrees Cancer. And that is the final moment before the sun moves into Leo. So today we are kind of tested on an emotional foundation we've been spending over a year to create. So today you want to, with the step 29, 2 is feel your emotions, 9 is put them into motion. So put motion into motion, that's the magic formula. And in the step 29 video, you'll see one day, well, I'll have it out by the next time step 29 is out. You'll see that it's a very powerful day. But if you want to understand step 29, you can actually watch my step 2 series step of the day and my step 9 series step of the day and add them together. It works like that in the way I do my numerology. Sorry, my mouth is all over the place. So the big news is Jupiter is in Leo. Jupiter is in Leo, and this is the first time since 2002. That's a very exciting thing. This is God investing directly in the heart. If you have ever had a reading with me, you know that I always say everyone on earth is a Leo, and then some people add a flavor. Some Leos just like it pure. But Jupiter in Leo means we're returning to our hearts, and this is a very powerful moment in your life to change your life for what your heart desires. You will be fully sponsored by a creator. That may mean things fall down, but the only things that fall down will be the things that were not supported by love. This is the boost and many, many exciting things. We're going to be talking about this. I'm going to be with you every day, so I can't go too deep every day here in Planet Soup, but today we'll talk about that. It's a remarkable day, and today Jupiter's at step 1, broadcasting a full, loving vibration, which I have to say I am definitely feeling as I tape this. Venus is in Cancer. The good news about that is that we're beginning to give and receive all of that work. So the work we did in the last year to grow up emotionally, to face our immaturities, to face our fears, to face our karma, because our karma is stored in the emotional field. All of that now, the work and that progress you should see sprouting up, and you should start to feel better. All right, so today's Venus is at step 4, then step 5. So Venus will be broadcasting happy thoughts here by the end of the day. And maybe that's when this goes live. I'll have to see my chart. We also have a profound soul pyramid in water right now. And that means a grand trine between Neptune, Saturn, and also it's working actually dynamically with Venus and Mercury both. So what this means is that we are dynamically, emotionally maturing underneath the seams. As we trudge forward and move into Leo. So the universe could not be conspiring more to support love here. It is time to emotionally mature. Saturn in Scorpio says, where you know you need to be emotionally mature, be emotionally mature. Be strong for yourself there. Go ahead and accept and receive the nurturing and universe that the universe gives you. And Neptune says, for crying out loud, listen to God Creator. So listen to your intuition, and by doing those 3 and uniting that inside of you, you will emotionally grow. We'll talk about this every day, but today's the first day to bring it up. And that brings me really to the Sensei Sunrise. And Sensei Sunrise is my little moment to kind of tell you how the energies come together. This is basically me saying today what your joy quest is. And today is a 2-step day. We start with step 29, and then we move to step 0, Leo, later in the day. Excuse me. And the joyful prep is step 9, and the I feel step is step 5. Okay, so that's basically the day. And I'm going to talk you through this every day. But what this means is that we feel very emotional today, maybe even on the border of anxious, little trigger happy, some inner anxiety, and it's very much triggered by the I feel. I feel always triggers us. So I feel step 5, that means our thoughts are triggered. Step 5 is I think. And you're going to learn the steps so that you're going to be able to read this right away really fast. So today is an anxious day, and today is a day where you really want to actually, the spiritual pose for the day is to listen to your feelings and wait to act until it's right. Wait to make your move until it's right. And a lot of people are still wrapping up a lot of emotional business and baggage going on in their life. And so today you might have to take an action. Lightning will strike. And when lightning strikes, be mindful of how you feel. Be mindful of what your feelings need. Be mindful of all of your emotional self-nurturing before you take that step. I know you're supercharged. There's a lot of Martian energy with all these nines, with the nines. Now, the joyful prep is, how do I receive my abundance? How do I score today? Where's my magic? Where's the joy? So the step 29 is a serious step of the day. The joyful prep is where the joy is. The joy is actually in step 9. Step 9 is the harvest of the next step. So in order to prepare today, you say, I am going to hold space in this final note, and I'm going to open up to the harvest, which is coming right here, right now. And opening up to the harvest is a way of remaining patient. Now, the I feel step, where your emotions are very mental. It's step 5, which means that in order to stay in control of your emotions, you must be mindful of your thoughts and not take yourself down drama places and whatnot. Again, I will have these up in the future early, but this show I actually waited to go live until I had the birthday I wanted. So in the future, you'll be able to review this with me beforehand, whatnot. All right, so this leads us to actually, we have to go to a little message, and then after the message, we're going to come back and we're going to talk about the Zodiac weather portion of the show, where you will see your mood and the moods of everyone out there in the world, so I can come together under one umbrella, and how all of that Sensei Sunrise applies to you right after this. And we're back. And the first thing I want to talk about actually is soulmart.me. I have remodeled soulmart.me. It is gorgeous now. It's beautiful. And remember, you can get the megascopes for rent at soulmart.me. So have to say that so everyone knows. The other thing you should know is, because I am launching artificial intuition technology, I can say with confidence now that this is my last sale, and I will be retiring from the personal reading business, basically. So if you want in your heart a reading with me personally, one-on-one, in Skype, it will be something that might be a collectible one day. I have to move on to the next chapter in my life. So this is the last call for buy 1 hour, get a 30-minute free follow-up. And those who are a client will always have the ability to buy readings with me at a reduced rate moving forward, but I will no longer be taking new clients from this point forward. It's been a great honor to serve people one-on-one. And it's now time for me to write a book and things like that. So you understand, it's been great. It really has been great. So thanks to everyone who has bought in the past. Now, I mentioned about recasting myself. This is the first waiting in front of me if you're interested in the job. So you want to be an astrologer. It's a class I'm teaching. It's a 2-hour seminar that basically teaches you how to read your chart in 2 hours. And it also will teach you about the art of astrology and whether or not it's worth incorporating this craft into your life, if you want to incorporate it or not. All those details are at soulmart.me. It's a webcam class. Okay. So that said, we're going to move on to this new exciting part, which is the zodiac weather, talking about how you're doing. And we're going to try to do this. I'm doing my best to boogie along here. You'll see what I mean. And you'll probably remember this. So this is something I used to do in the very beginning of my career, where I would come on every day and give you the emotional moods of all 12 signs. So I will do that every day now and kind of talk a little bit about the 12 signs. This is my way of keeping up with the 12 signs every day and giving the coaching I just gave you on top of. So this is the free stuff I'll still do at Soul Service to Humankind. So as you can see, I love you very much and I want you to be happy. So that said, before you go to Soul Mart and invest in yourself and your light, let's take a look at the moods of each of your brothers and sisters and what they're doing in the order of the steps, starting with step 0. So step 0 is Scorpio, and this is the order of Sirius steps of the day. Scorpio, probably cloudy and private today. They are actually invested inside. They're kind of questioning personal boundary as they step forward. And what they're stepping forward is their life purpose, ready to make the jump in their career here with Jupiter and Leo. They got a new career. So today they want to protect, in the next 24 hours, they want to protect their new career. Ready? We're moving on to the queens and the kings. Step 1, the Leos. Leos, sunny and social. Their I protect is going to be the Leo 2.0. They are ultimately the sign that's going to do the best here with Jupiter and Leo. So it is time, Your Majesty, to get a makeover, a pedicure, a manicure, you name it. Step into it. Put on the music, put on the shades. It's okay. It's going to take at least 9 days in the salon. Step 2, cloudy, chance of anxiety for the Cancers, who are also known as the Step 2s. That's because the moon today in Gemini is pulling you in your subconscious and making you a little trigger happy. Also, this is the final holding in your energy in the final moment of all the work you've done the last year for your strength. So for yourself, you might have some anxiety, but you're going to have some great self-esteem next, and that means you'll be drawing in some abundance. Awesome. Moving on to step 3. Sagittarius, I believe. The Sages and the Sag risings are sunny and sentimental today. The moon in Gemini is making you hopeful about your emotions and where they're going next when it comes to long-term relationships. You need to protect what you believe right now, because that's what's going to happen for you moving forward. You're going to actually, your life and your beliefs will become one, which is some powerful stuff. Moving on now to step 4, the Aquariuses. The Aquas, sunny and pensive today. They have to protect their new marriage, the relationship to themselves. If you want to do some innovative stuff and go out in outer space and find where you really belong out there with the aliens, you're going to have to protect your relationship to yourself. So this means it's a new marriage, it's a new day. And for those Aquariuses who are single, wonk, 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 the Aquas will be walking down the aisle and stepping towards their super partnerships towards the age of Aquarius. So it's kind of exciting times. I got a lot of Aqua clients hooking up right now. It is funny. Moving on to the 5th step towards joy. Step 5, I think. The Gemini, sunny and cool today with the moon in their sign. That's because they are feeling the next value, ready to move on. And your mind is probably racing ahead, Gemini. Good. Think ahead, because what you think is going to be reality in a big way as Jupiter lights up that part of your life. Moving on now to step 6, the Libras. Haha. Libras, giving and receiving. Sunny and pensive today, actually. That's because the moon in Gemini is having you kind of sharpen up what you believe in, kind of like bringing the team together. But what you need to protect is your reputation right now and where you feel like you belong in society. I wouldn't share it with everybody, actually. I would keep it to yourself. But the Libras are moving into their royalty again. Then we're moving on to step 7. Are we out of music? We're going to have to turn the music back on. I can't do it. Step 7, actually, I sense. The I sense Pisces are sunny, nesting, and resting today. And what you're going to be protecting is the new reality. So Pisces just spent a year moving and focusing on their inner child, their creativity, pushing forward their personal dreams. And so today you want to protect that new reality of where those dreams might actually manifest for you. And they will be coming true, in my opinion. Step 8, Capricorn, sunny and professional today. The moon in Gemini pulls your emotions into legacy and career and where you want to go there. And what you want to protect is your new intimacy with yourself. A lot of Capricorns hooking up. A lot of Capricorn clients of mine getting in new marriages, actually, and getting into new super partnerships. So very super exciting, I think, and it's time to get intimate now. So Capricorns, that was the first step. You're going to be moving now into trust and intimacy. Step 9, the Aries, sunny and chit-chatty today. The moon in late Gemini will pull your emotions to want to share and connect and be with everybody. That's a grand and groovy and gravy thing. So go for it. Go ahead and put your plans out there. Here's the good news. Aries and Leos are the ones who are going to have the most serious joy in the next year. So I'll be coaching you to that. It's going to be fun. Then step 10, I manifest. That's the Tauruses. Today, Sunny and manifesting. You know, I don't plan these things. It just happened that I went live and it's Sunny and manifesting, and I'm literally putting the whole show together today. So you're probably putting something together today. To me, it's the new message. To you, it is too. Jupiter in Leo means the bulls are going back into a new castle. So they're going to be upgrading their threads and actually creating the nest that will lay the golden egg. I talk about that in the Megascope, and I talk about that in all my places right now. And then lastly, step 11, where we become. We become what it is we're manifesting, and that is the Virgos and Virgo rising. Sunny and professional for this creed. You are going to be stepping into a new inner faith. Virgos and Virgo risings just decided to be somebody else in life. Somebody else they feel like they belong, somewhere else they belong in society. So now it's time to get private with yourself in the mirror, go back to the self-worship, and love, love, love. All right, so Virgos will probably be offline, I think, for a while. So that is ultimately where we are. So the common speech that you love to hear. If you're watching us on YouTube, please be so kind and subscribe. On Facebook, you can become our friend by going to soulgarden.me and link in there. And of course, you can come down and join our mailing list at soulmart.me if you like. Or, of course, come on down and visit us at SGTV, soulgarden.tv. We love to have you. We love to see you. And I have so much programming and things rolling out. But that's all I have time for today, folks. I wish you serious joy in your life, and I hope you can hold that note. I'll be here for you 6 days a week. This is just the first one. And I am so grateful that we've been together this whole time. I believe in co-creation. I believe it's coming together. And I believe it's happening now. So whatever that heart is telling you today, I would say be sure to listen to it and follow that serious joy. Seriously. Until tomorrow, I love you and live, love, be.
Who cares?
So